It's still a lot going on in the black community with, you know, shootings, cops shooting our black men. And you over here worried about if Kim Kardashian got braids? Get out of here. Like, y'all make so much of a big deal. Hey Royals, and welcome to another video. So today, you guys, obviously we have a seafood boil, and with this seafood boil we have the famous BLOVE sauce. You guys, just let me tell y'all, when I first seen a mukbang from BLOVE, I legit thought that she was eating like a regular, you know, like a garlic sauce, like a butter sauce, regular garlic butter sauce, or like a crab boil sauce, you know. But turns out she has her own sauce, and I tried it once before, and it is amazing, you guys. It is amazing. And so I decided to do it again today for this seafood boil. So let me just take a quick thumbnail today. Well, we're gonna do the thumbnail and then okay, so obviously we have some lobsters, some blue crabs, shrimps. I have some green lip mussels and some eggs. Clean. All right, you guys. So I'm gonna dig into some of this real quick, and then we're gonna start this chatterbox session. First of all, let me get my sauce, y'all. Let me get my sauce. Yes, BLOVE, BLOVE, BLOVE. Now, I must say, BLOVE, this sauce is so good. But you know what? Like I said, I had this sauce before, and I dripped it on my shirt. Like, please tell me, how do you get this stuff out of your clothes? Because I done threw them shirts away. It's like, once it's stained, it stains. Like, so I'm pretty sure you done dropped it on something before. Please, if you watch this video, if you ever see this video, let me know how to get it out of this clothes. And if any of you guys, like, flood the comment sections and let me know, like, if any of you guys have ever had the BLOVE sauce and spilled it on yourself. Like, literally, I need some remedies for how to get this stuff out of your clothes. This stuff is so good. All of the onions and everything. Oh my gosh. Let me get y'all, let y'all have that first bite. You can have the first bite. Man. Do y'all eat that little thing inside the mussels? I do. It's meat. Let me get into one of these shrimp. Yes. Look at that. Look how it drip, y'all. Look at that. That sauce is amazing. And I don't know how spicy BLOVE's is. I know she have a mild version, a spicy version, but mine's is spicy as hell. Mine's is spicy as hell. I like spicy stuff. So we're gonna get into some of this food, and I'm not gonna lie, I am hungry. So once we get into it, then we could chat a little bit. I got a few things I want to talk about, a few things I seen on the internet. You know, you feel me? You feel me? You feel me? If you guys are new to my channel, well, this is our family channel. Mine's and my two sons. And obviously it's an eating show. We do vlogs every now and again. But for the most part, we it's a family channel. So sometimes you'll see me. Sometimes you'll see them. Sometimes you'll see all of us. I do have my own channel. They do have their own individual channels. So you guys can check that out as well. Though that'll be in the description below. Yes, y'all, look at this. I took the shell off. Do you guys cook your shrimps with the shell on or off? I like them both ways, but with the shell on, I really love it more. And the reason why is because with the shell on, it traps all of the flavors and juices and everything on the inside. Like, that is just amazing. Let's get into one of these tails, baby. Yes. And how do you like your lobsters, you guys? Do you like your lobsters, how they call it, like the rock lobster with the, where you cut the back and the lobster's out on the back? I like mine split in the front. I prefer it that way. You know what I do want to try? I want to try fried lobster. I've been seeing a lot of people eating fried lobster. But I do want to try that. Look at that baby. Look at that baby. Look at that babies. But I do want to try that fried lobster. Let's get some of that BLOVE goodness on there. I forgot my freaking lemons, you guys. So no lemons today. Look at that. Take that bite. You guys, when I tell you, this lobster is so fresh. It is amazingly fresh. Like straight out the ocean. Look at all that heavenly goodness. Yes, Lord. I am hungry. Yes. I do have my own sauce that I make sometimes, but I definitely wanted to give this BLOVE sauce a try. My sauce is a little different because mine is a Parmesan cheese based sauce. So I love garlic Parmesan, and so that's pretty much the basis of my sauce. It's more ingredients, obviously, but that's the basis. Yes, Lord. Let's get an egg, baby. Burnt me. You guys, I got this. This is a hot plate. And I keep forgetting and leaning on it. And it's burning the heck out of me. Oops, lost some of my yolk in the sauce. Yes. This is the bomb diggity. You guys, I want to eat a little bit of everything before we get into our little chatterbox session. Wow, it's hot. Ooh. Yes. Ooh, whistling. Use the claw to get the rest out of there. The irony. Using the crab claw to get the meat out. That egg was everything, y'all. That egg was so good. Egg was everything. I love blue crabs. I just hate cracking them open. It's a lot of work. Meat. I think I dropped some. Yep. Yes. So how you guys doing? You guys, let me know, what's your favorite seafood? Drop them comments below. What's your favorite? Are you a king crab person, a snow crab person, a lobster person, blue crab, shrimp? Like, what's your favorite seafood? My favorite seafood is shrimp. My favorite seafood is shrimp, but obviously I love everything else. Out of crabs, my favorite crab is snow crab. I like snow crab over king crab. The meat is a little bit sweeter, but I love some crab for sure. All right, let me get this lobster tail and then we're going to chat. Yes, baby. Yes, boo boo. Boom, bomb, bomb. Yes, yes, yes. It's just so good. You guys. I'm trying my hardest not to get it on my clothes, because I already learned my lesson. Getting your clothes is over for that. Alright, y'all. I wanted to talk about this whole culture appropriation thing. Like, I've seen videos of people pretty much talking about this whole culture appropriation thing. Like, because the Kardashians mainly were wearing black hairstyles. Like, Kim Kardashian had some braids, and then Khloe Kardashian had like some bushy curls. Now, you guys leave your comments in the comments down below. Like, how do you feel about this whole thing? Like, do you feel like white women should not wear like black girl hairstyles? Me personally, it doesn't bother me, because a lot of, you know what, in the black community, I feel like I had to get that chew on. In the black community, I feel like we play the victim a little too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, they violated us, they did a lot to us, and I understand that. I'm not taking away from that. But I mean, like, from like this moment on, like from after slavery, after everything, after we already had a black president, after, you know what I'm saying? I feel like we as black people do a lot of victim playing. Like, I don't feel like it should be a conversation about white girls wearing black girl hairstyles. Like, period. It's not, it's a hairstyle, first of all. You know what I'm saying? And when, back in the day, when black women were creating perms and straightening irons to have their hair more white, more straight, because our hair is not naturally straight, theirs is. So if we're straightening our hair, we're wearing, you know, white girl hairstyles. And black women were literally creating perms, creating straighten irons for this purpose, to straighten our hair as theirs is naturally. It was a-okay for us to do it, but we out here having a hissy fit over the fact that these girls is wearing black girl hairstyles. Like, come on, it's not even that serious. First of all, they may not be black, but if no other white woman, in my opinion, if no other white woman qualifies to wear the hairstyle, I feel like the Kardashians do. And maybe not all of them, but the reason why I say this, you guys, is because they are mothers to black children. So the culture is appropriate. You know what I'm saying? Like, they are mothers to black children. Kim Kardashian's, her little daughter hair is curly. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if she blew it out, it could be straight. But for the most part, it's naturally curly. Her son, Saint, always has braids. Ooh, I got the hiccups. Ooh. Man, let's get into the shrimp. But yeah, like I was saying, y'all, like, Kim Kardashian has black children. Kourtney Kardashian, not Kourtney. Kourtney is the one with her baby daddy is white. Khloe Kardashian has black children. I meant a black child, a black daughter. So, I mean, shoot, if she wants to wear a black girl hairstyle, then why not? You know what I'm saying? To be more relatable to her child. She has to bring that into her child's culture. You know what I'm saying? She has to raise her child knowing her black side as well. And what better to do it than to show her the beautiful hairstyles that us as black women wear. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Like, y'all really dead ass over here going in on some, oh, culture appropriation. Like, it's inappropriate for white women to wear black girl hairstyles. But we've been doing it for years. I feel like us as a black community, like, I feel like we got far more to worry about than whether these girls are wearing our hairstyles. Like, come on. It's not that serious. Like, we got so much more to worry about. It's still a lot going on in the black community with, you know, shootings, cops shooting our black men. And you over here worried about if Kim Kardashian got braids? Get out of here. Like, y'all make so much of a big deal. Baby. If I could marry myself, I would. Because Lord knows, I'd be chefing it up. But, let me get some, my favorite drink in the world. This and ginger ale. Seagram's ginger ale, not just any old ginger ale, but this is my favorite. And I'm trying to hold back on sodas, so I decided to skip out on a ginger ale today. Vitamin water it is. Missed my lip. Good thing it wasn't BLOVE sauce, because that sauce would have stank me. But like I was saying, y'all, like, I feel like when we do stuff, we like to play a victim, because at the end of the day, y'all make so much big of a deal about the black face, you know, about the cultural appropriation with the hairstyles and white girls with big butts. They do have some white girls with naturally big hips and big butts. For the most part, I see a lot of white girls getting Brazilian butt lifts because they, you know, want to attract, maybe it's mostly because they want to attract black men. Maybe they admire the way we look. I don't really know why they do it. Who can tell why? No one can really tell why they do it. Yes. Blue crabs just got this saltwater taste to them that's just so good. Nobody knows why they do it, right? But at the end of the day, be happy somebody want to be like you. You know what I'm saying? Be happy that they are taking a liking to our culture. You know what I'm saying? Because like we cry and we cry about blackface, but then we'll go and do movies like White Chicks with two black men in complete white face. Movie was funny as hell. I loved it. But I ain't see no white people crying about it. I ain't see them crying, oh, they doing whiteface. Oh, I ain't see nobody crying. So why in the hell is we over here crying about hairstyles and about, you know what I mean? I'm not saying that the whole blackface thing is cool. Especially when I feel like sometimes when they do it, it was malicious. With White Chicks, it was a movie. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like if they did a movie with two white men with painted faces trying to be two black women, y'all will flip the scripts out here. Like, I feel like y'all will go all the way ham behind that. From just the way y'all acted over the hairstyles. Like, let two white men paint themselves in all blackface and do a movie pretending to be two black women. Y'all will flip the shits. I know y'all would. I know y'all would. So why in the hell make such a big deal out about it when, you know, the Wayans brothers did the movie and it was okay. It was, you know, the white people, they ain't cry about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, us black girls, see me, my hair is naturally straight and naturally curly because I have, because I'm mixed. A lot of people are very ignorant when it comes to mixed children, mixed females and things like that. Like, my hair is curly, as you guys can see. I don't know how good you can see it, but if you could see my 360 waves spinning like a villain, spinning like a villain, spinning. Now it's spinning, but at the same time, you see my puff back here, but at the same time, I don't need a perm for my hair to be straight. You know what I'm saying? If I wash it and wrap it, I don't need to blow it out. Because some people might say, oh, blow drying and it's straight in your hair. I don't need to blow it out. If I wash it and wrap it, when I take it, comb it down from that wrap, it's going to be straight and then like a bob. My hair is naturally straight and it's naturally curly because I am mixed. I am a mixed child. And at the end of the day, people are very ignorant when it comes to that too as well. Like, sis, get it together. Like, I heard somebody say today, Cardi B is not black. Explain. How is Cardi B not black? How? When, first of all, her mother is Trinidadian, Caribbean, black, and her father is Dominican. And, you know, some Dominicans are considered black, but if you want to just stick with the Hispanic, fine. But her mother is black. Now, here's what bugs me. Perfect example. A lot of people don't consider Cardi B black because she speaks Spanish. And that's stupid as hell. Like, how you not going to consider her black because she speaks Spanish? Her father is Spanish, her mother is black. Me, my mother is Spanish, my father is black. My mother is Puerto Rican. Straight up Puerto Rican. My mother's Puerto Rican. Like, My father's black. And a lot of people don't consider me Puerto Rican because I don't speak Spanish. But me and Cardi B are basically the same when it comes to mixed children. Her father is Spanish. Her mother is black. My father is black. My mother is Spanish. So the roles are reversed, but it doesn't matter. It's still one parent that's black, one parent that's Spanish. But she speaks Spanish fluently and I don't. And not to mention, I'm dark. So people just be like, when I tell people I'm Puerto Rican, they just be like looking dumb in the face and not believing me. Like, you know, my friend was telling her landlord, like, oh, you know, my friend, Puerto Rican. And because I know a little Spanish, obviously, I'm freaking Puerto Rican. And the guy was like, no Puerto Rican, no Puerto Rican. And my friend was like, yeah, Puerto Rican, like she's morena. Morena obviously is like a brown complected, you know, person, like a Spanish person basically that's brown, like not just with the white light skin. Like if Cardi B didn't speak Spanish, y'all would just consider her a typical light skin female, like a black girl, but a typical light skin female if she did not speak Spanish. But a lot of people just feel like they could snatch away her black card because the girl speaks Spanish. But they do the same thing to me. They feel like they could snatch away my Puerto Rican card, my Hispanic card, because I don't speak Spanish. But members of my family speak fluent Spanish. In fact, that's my grandmother's first language. She could barely speak English. She speak English, but barely. You feel me? Like, so people need to like not be so ignorant when it comes to shit like that. Like, for real. This whole black girls, white girls shouldn't wear black girl hairstyles. Give it up. This whole hating on mixed kids, trying to tell us what we are and what we aren't. Like, who are you to tell me what my nationality is? Or what nationality I can relate to? If I relate to being black, I relate to being black. If I relate to being Puerto Rican, I relate to being Puerto Rican. But guess what? I relate to both because that's the way I was raised. My mother is Spanish. My father is not. So when my parents separated, my nose is itching, y'all. It's allergy season. But when my parents separated, basically, you know, I had my Spanish culture at my mom's side, and my father's not just black, he's Indian. But not like, we didn't have much Indian culture. Like, we had more so black people culture. Like, because even though my father's Indian, he's the last child of like, maybe like 17 kids. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, my grandfather was a Rolling Stone. Like, my grandfather had mad kids. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I ain't gonna hold y'all. And at the end of the day, my father was his last kid with his last wife, because all of his other kids was from his first wife, and then she passed. Then he met my grandmother, and they had my father. So at the end of the day, my father and my grandmother are country from the Carolinas. So I have a lot of black culture, a lot of southern food. A lot of people even say that I sound like basically they say like I sound like a Puerto Rican person that grew up in the Carolinas, because they say like I talk really fast, which I already know I talk really fast. And Spanish people talk fast, because even though I don't speak Spanish fluently, I can understand a good bit. Like when my grandmother talks to me, I can understand. You know what I'm saying? And my grandmother speaks really fast. My mother speaks really fast. My family, all of my Spanish side of my family speaks really fast, because the Spanish language is very fast spoken. And even when they speak English, their English is very fast, you know? So that's just the way that went. I want this body, but it's hottie. I want this body, but it's hottie. You feel me? I know a lot of y'all, if y'all new to my channel, you'll see a lot of random singing because I love to sing. Like, you know, me and my kids, we all love to sing. Like, we're a very musical family. My youngest son, Jayden, he's in a band with the church, with our church. We do go to church, and God, it's amazing because, you know, he plays the guitar, he plays the bass, he plays the drums. My oldest son, he plays the keyboard, and we all sing. Like, you know, we all sing in church. So yes, I do have a singing background, but at the same time, I just love to sing. So you'll hear random bursts of singing. Like, I literally, my friends laugh at me because I sing my sentences sometimes. Like, for real. Like, pass me the juice. Thank you. That was good. Oh, it's spicy. But yeah, I sing my sentences, so my friends be making fun of me. For the most part, it's all good though. So if you're new to my channel, y'all will get used to that random burst. But what was I saying? Nah, I was saying, you know, basically, a lot of people tell me because, you know, when I was on my dad's side, my father and my grandmother, they're very Southern, so they have a country accent. Now, I don't hear it, but people tell me, like, even my kids sometimes say, "Ma, you sound so country." But like I said, I speak really fast. So basically, you guys, like, stop trying to steal my Hispanic card. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to steal Cardi B's black card, being ignorant as hell because I'm dark and because she's light. Because I don't speak Spanish, because she do. You know how many Puerto Ricans out there who are lighter than me, pale, and can't speak Spanish? A lot of Puerto Ricans came up here and did not teach their kids Spanish. They did not. They just... My mother don't even speak Spanish. And my grandmother has, if I'm not mistaken, like 11 kids. And out of all 11 of her kids, 2 of them speak Spanish. Okay? The younger ones. You know what I'm saying? My mother does not even speak Spanish. And my mother is light. My mother is light skinned. My father is brown. That's why, you know, I'm a little morena over here, because my dad is brown. But you could tell a lot of people see my hair and they automatically, you know, they think I'm Hispanic. But instead of being Puerto Rican, I'm Dominican. Because there's a lot of dark skinned Dominicans out there, which goes back to Cardi B. Her father's Dominican. And it's a lot of dark-skinned Dominicans out there. You know what I'm saying? So how y'all just gonna steal the girl black card because she speaks Spanish? You know what I'm saying? Like, people think I'm Dominican all the time. They be like, oh, Dominicana? No, I'm Puerto Rican. And they be like, Puerto Rican? Like, yes, I'm Puerto Rican. Just because I'm brown don't mean that I'm not Puerto Rican. Like, you know what I'm saying? It does not change who my parents are, who my grandparents are, and so on and so on and so forth. My skin complexion don't change that. You know what I'm saying? Like... I seen this lady had twins. One of the twins was white, one of the twins was black, but the lady and her husband is both black. The reason why one of her twins was white and one of them was black is because down her family line, she had white ancestors, and it came through somehow into her children. One black twin, one white. DNA test proved that she didn't cheat on her husband. It was her husband's children. But at the same time, they had a white daughter. Blonde hair, blue eyes. And they had another daughter that looked like a mix. She looked mixed, like me. You know, with the nice hair, whatever. I'm getting full. And I ain't even really go in on these muscles. But, yes, you guys, look at this. Ooh, ooh, drip, drip. allergies is kicking my ass. Kicking my ass. But, allergies is kicking my ass. Kicking my ass. But, ooh, ain't nothing in here. Feelings hurt. I'm gonna get a real good dip for y'all. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yes, baby. Yes, baby. Baby love. Check it out. Check it out, babies. Ooh. I'm trying to keep my chin over the bowl so I don't get it on my clothes. But yeah, like I was saying, a lot of people always assume I'm Dominican because I'm brown skinned and I'm obviously mixed. I'm mixed because a lot of people, not that I'm mixed because, but a lot of people could tell that I'm mixed because even though my complexion is brown, it's I don't know how to describe it. Like I have an Indian brown complexion. I don't just have just a average dark skin like some people who are just straight up African American. Like I have a red tone, and maybe also that goes from me being half Puerto Rican. But like I said, I grew up eating, you know, yellow rice and gandules. I grew up eating arroz con pollo, pernil, you know, pasteles, pastelitos, empanadas. Like, I grew up eating that. And shoot, I cook that now for my kids. Like, I cook like a Puerto Rican. You know, big pots of yellow rice. Like, crack a freaking, I don't know how many other people do this, but I know Puerto Ricans do this faithfully. I will crack a sunny side up egg over my rice and eat it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love sunny side up eggs, and I will put it over my rice. I will put it, like, that's something that really a lot of Puerto Ricans do, or should I say Hispanic people do. Yes, baby. Oh, I got a whole lobster tail over there I forgot about. The spice. Woo! That is spicy. Y'all do not even know. That is spicy. But, ooh. It is what it is, y'all. You know, but I really feel like you guys, I really feel like as a black community, you know, tell me what y'all think about this. You know, leave your comments down below. Do you feel like a person who is born to, you know, a biracial couple, you know, a mixed child, do you feel like that child does not qualify to basically claim both races? Because if so, you know, Cardi B's mother is black. She's from the freaking Caribbeans. She's black. Trinidadians are black. You know what I'm saying? They just live in another part of the world, in another country. They dark just like us. They are not Caucasian. So, like, let me know what you guys think about this subject, because I personally feel like it's BS. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you a mixed child, you a mixed child. You know, at the end of the day. I don't know. I'm mixed. You know what I'm saying? So if I had a child with a white man, I don't know. My child is definitely mixed, but I can't say what they would identify with, you know? Maybe they would identify being black because I'm also black, but I feel like they will also identify with being Puerto Rican because they will be raised in a Latino, basically a Hispanic household. Like, you know, following the Spanish culture, eating the Spanish food, you know, our relatives that are Spanish. Like, you know, I feel like, you know, that's the way it is. And I just feel like as a black community, we need to be focused on a lot more things and more important things. You know what I'm saying? Like, how about support some black businesses? There's a lot of black businesses out there that we could support. You know what I'm saying? Support each other the way they do instead of bringing each other down. There's a lot of black people who bring each other down. Like, a lot of black people are haters when it comes to other black people doing something, and they don't want to support other black people because they didn't do it, or they didn't come up with the idea first. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I'm pro. You know, I'm all down for the supporting black owned businesses. Period, point blank, straight up and down. Like my son, he's 15 years old. My oldest son, and he got his own business. You guys could go check him out at the Swag Spot, www.theswagspot. I'll put the link in the description. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and support this young black man, because at the end of the day, my son could be out on the streets selling drugs, smoking weed, or doing something that he ain't got no business doing, but he's not. You know, he's a young kid. He has colleges already looking at him. 2 college scholarships was offered to him. You know, he has his own online business at 15 years old. You get what I'm saying? He has his own clothing line, you guys. You can check out his clothing line. It's called Law with 2 L's, Legacy, Loyalty, and Wealth. And you know, so I feel like as a black community, we need to come together and stop worrying about hairstyles. Oh, the Kardashians is wearing black hairstyles. So freaking what? So freaking what at the end of the day? So what? Really? Like, them girls got black children. If they want to, you know, pay homage to the culture because their children are biracial, then so freaking what? So freaking what? Because the last I heard, the Kardashians are Armenian and not Caucasian. Like, from what I could be wrong. Y'all let me know in the comments down below. Don't try to drag me, because see, the difference between me and a lot of people is I don't try to be ignorant to it. I know I don't know everything, but like, I'm more than willing to get, you know, learn something new. You know what I'm saying? And from what I know, the Kardashians are Armenian and they are not Caucasian. So, y'all let me know what y'all think about that. But it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is, y'all. These muscles is life. Yes. Let me know what y'all think about that. Let me know what y'all think about that. My nose is so freaking stopped up. It's so freaking annoying. The spice of your life. I think I'm gonna get me another egg, because the egg was lit. Take a look at that, baby. Take a look at that, baby. Yes, baby. Facts. I'm getting full, y'all. But I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I feel like as a black community, we need to come together. And I feel like, you know, y'all need to be a little more, not everybody, of course, but this is the internet. And I know a lot of people, you know, I just started taking my YouTube more seriously. But I've been on YouTube for over 10 years. I had a YouTube channel for like 10 years. But I just started taking it more seriously. And I do notice that, like, I'm more popular on Facebook. Like, literally, if Facebook was YouTube and we got paid for uploading videos to Facebook, like my Facebook will be crazy already, because I got a couple hundred subscribers on YouTube. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. But I got thousands of followers on Facebook, thousands on Instagram. My Facebook will be in the link in the description below, as well as my Instagram. You guys can follow me on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. But at the end of the day, you guys, the internet can be really cruel. You know what I'm saying? And I know this for sure because I got a lot of followers, and I got people who jump they behind in my comment section and be coming for my throat. Like, you know what I'm saying? And for no reason, too. For no reason. Just be saying ignorant shit. You know what I'm saying? Ignorant shit. And they don't care. I remember one time I uploaded a video. My kids was practicing singing, and practice makes perfect, right? And so my son was trying to practice a really popular song. Is called A Change Is Gonna Come. Is that what yeah, I believe that's the name of the song, by Sam Cooke. And he was trying to find his tone. You know, he never sang the song before. He's not that age, obviously, so he's not familiar with that type of music. But he heard it. I was playing it. He liked it. And he wanted to sing it. And people was in my comment section saying, like, oh, he's horrible because he ain't doing the song no justice. He's effing practicing. Number one. Number two, is a child. How crude can y'all be? We tell our children all the time, practice make perfect. We don't come out the tooch automatically knowing how to sing. We don't come out the tooch automatically knowing how to dance or use computers or whatever your talent is, drawing. You don't come out the tooch that way. You feel me? But people automatically, they so judgmental and they come for you in the comments. So I'm not really stressed out about the whole YouTube thing. Like, yeah, I got a couple hundred followers on here. And you guys, I love you guys to death. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. As long as you guys keep enjoying these videos, I will keep doing them because I sure enjoy doing them because I love, 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 love seafood. But, you know, I can handle the criticism because I deal with it already. You know what I'm saying? People get up there, they talk mess about me. Oh, your boobs. My mother gave me these boobs. I was born with these. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't this big when I was born, but they grew to this size. And why you worried about my boobs? You know what I'm saying? Like, why is you stressing about my boobs? It ain't like I got them hanging out. You know what I mean? Maybe I have a little V-neck shirt or a round neck shirt and you can see a little crack. But so freaking what? So what? I ain't walking around with pasties on the nips, swinging them. You feel me? Like, so have several. Have several. You know what I mean? Like, people so judgmental, you guys. And it is so crazy because you know how many people I see kill themselves behind bullying over the internet. I don't know if you guys know Deb Atney. I think I said her name right. She had a whole movement about internet bullying because her son committed suicide. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it gets crazy, y'all. It gets crazy. But you guys, I am going to end this video because I am full as fuzz. You feel me? I'm full. And none of this food is not going to go to waste. My youngest son is allergic to seafood, but my oldest son is not. And I know he's going to be excited to get this lobster tail I could not finish and the rest of this stuff. But you guys, like, share this video with all your friends, everybody. And subscribe to our channel. Most of all, you guys, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you can get notified every time I upload. Drop down in the comments if you have any opinions about anything that we conversed about today. Drop it down in the comment section below, as well as, you know, any topics that you want me to touch on, any topics that you want me to speak about. You know what I'm saying, you guys? I do a lot. I build websites. As I told y'all, my son has his own business and I helped him do that. So if you guys want to talk about starting a business or building websites, whatever it is, like I said, you don't come out the tooch with these talents. You learn these talents as you grow up. And I have a lot of talents that I've learned. And so, you know, we can chat about it, baby. But you guys, I'm going to end this video. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that notification bell. And most of all, you guys, drop them comments and let us know what kind of videos you'd like to see. And what more topics you want to talk about. Okay? Love y'all.